expensive things.
He's sensible as can be. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me.
ETC, the All-American Youth Show Choir. I think they deserve another round of applause, perhaps. We have a number of people that work with ETC in various places, and we'd like to thank just a few of them right now. First of all, back on the drums, a seat that I occupied occasionally in my days with ETC, Mr. Jason Linder.
We'd also like to acknowledge Mrs. Linda Saffels and her committee for organizing this show here at E.J. Thomas.
The director of the New Generation and the associate director for ETC, Ms. Cheryl Boydsgrain.
The man we couldn't do without, the director of ETC, Mr. Robert Carlion.
And finally, the man who usually gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning to come to places like this, starts setting everything up, stays long after to clean everything up, makes all the phone calls, does a great deal of the work. The general manager of ETC, Mr. Robert Hyde.
Well, it is a song and dance Valentine, so I thought I'd finish this up. Before I acknowledge a couple people at the end here, I'd like to get rid of these. This isn't meant to be an overall acknowledgement for the entire season, but for tonight. You had to be back there and watch this happening. There's one of these kids up here I'm surprised she didn't have a stroke. She went through more costumes. If you watched her, there was one girl who kept looking different every time she came up here. in the last half hour. Anyway, this is kind of acknowledged for all the work that she does with both groups and all the different things and the costumes and the shoes and all the stuff. These are for you, Kimmy. Oh yeah, here you are. I'll get the rest of you seniors another time, I promise. But she worked real hard tonight. Everybody worked hard tonight. What a night. For a 15th anniversary show, it was a real blast, and we're really happy you could all be here. As I mentioned this afternoon, I know there may be a few of you who are out there seeing ETC for the first time, and some of you are young, and maybe you might want to do this. We are having auditions coming up next month, and we have information, and you can sign up for times and stuff, and more information about when they're going to be out in the lobby. Somewhere out there's an information table. And, wait a minute, I didn't get to say this before. I wasn't out here for this. What's this guy's name again? Jay Cassidy. Boy, are you lucky. ETC does accept donations. We are a tax-exempt nonprofit corporation. 250 smackers, that's really great. We have to rework that contest next year. That's a lot of money to give away. But thank you. I'm glad everybody that contributed to that and took part in it, it was a big success, and I'm glad we did it. I think that's pretty much everything. I'd certainly like to thank Lance, Julie. Thank you very much for doing such a great job. Thank you to all of you New Gen people who were out there. You were great. Show choir, again, you're always wonderful. Thank you very much. One more time for all of them. And last but not least, I'd like to thank all of you for being such a tremendous audience this evening. Like I said, we couldn't do it without you. We'll be back next year and back here at EJ, because this is kind of our new home. If you're looking for something to do in May, we'll all be back here on May 1st, along with a lot of friends. That's for the 5th annual Singing at the Summit Show Choir Invitational. Back here at E.J. Thomas for the 2nd year. We have 18 groups planning on coming in from all over the state and Indiana. What a day that's going to be. All day, starting about 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll wrap this competition up and have our grand champions awarded about 10:30 at night. You can come in for watch 4 or 5 groups, go shopping, go to lunch, come and go. We've got music and dancing going all day long. So mark your calendars, May 1st, and we'll hope to see you all back here. So drive carefully. I know it's maybe cold and slick out there tonight, so thanks a lot, and we'll see you all again. Bye-bye.